Coming up on News Live at 6, conservative activist Charlie Kirk is dead during an event in Utah. The latest on the manhunt and the political community reactions next.
Plus, DPS has made several arrests on the SU Promenade just a few hours ago. The latest details and student reactions when News Live at 6 starts right now.
Now, CitrusTV News Live at 6 starts with breaking news.
2 people are in DPS custody after a chase through campus. Welcome to News Live at 6 for this Wednesday. I'm Welch.
And I'm Moira Vaughan. Our reporter Luke Radel is live tonight with the very latest. Luke, what do you know so far?
Yeah, Luke and Moira, good evening. It is certainly not every day that you see cars here behind me on the SU Promenade, at least not since the summer of 2016 when University Place was closed to create the Einhorn Family Walk. You don't see cars there every day, and you certainly don't see DPS vehicles on the promenade. Take a look at this video we shot shortly after we arrived on scene at around 4:15 p.m. this afternoon. We saw 2 suspects taken into custody by DPS, put in handcuffs, one in a white T-shirt, the other in a black T-shirt. From our understanding and talking to folks who witnessed what was happening here on scene, there was a pretty large chase on foot that happened from the very back of the quad, so near Carnegie Library, all the way up front here to the Hall of Languages. It's unclear what exactly they were running away from DPS for, but we spoke to Nicholas Grenier Guzman, who is a senior here at Syracuse, about what he saw, what he witnessed out here on the promenade just a few hours ago. Take a listen. So it appears we're having some technical difficulties with that right now, but essentially what he said was that he saw several DPS officers chasing after those 2 individuals all the way up to the front of campus, a rather high-speed and frightening incident here for the many students who were there, especially in the context of the news that we've been seeing so far throughout the day. No statement yet from DPS on what exactly happened, but obviously we're awaiting that, and we'll let you know when we get it.
Now, Luke, this police activity on campus happened just an hour or so after the previously mentioned assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. There's no indication that these incidents are connected, but what have you heard from the community about safety concerns here on our campus?
Yeah, I got to take my senior reporter hat off and put the political anchor hat on for this because just in talking to the 7 or 8 students that I talked to about what they saw here on campus, the theme that they kept coming back to was that seeing this type of event, this type of police activity here on campus just an hour or so after the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk in Utah, it's frightening. There are a lot of students here on this campus, and not just students, but local elected officials and also university leaders who are concerned about how to keep a large, open, public campus safe from this type of an incident. And you guys are going to get into the details of that a little bit later on. But in the world that we're living in with so much political violence right now, there is a lot of concern about how to keep people safe in these types of large events.
Luke Radel, thank you so much for your coverage. Well, a manhunt is underway for that assassin who shot and killed Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University earlier today. The suspect fired 1 shot from 200 yards away. For context, that's further away than President Trump's attempted assassination in Butler, Pennsylvania. The suspect is not in custody, despite previous statements from university officials.
President Trump announced the death on Truth Social, saying, quote, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understands or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you," end quote. Kirk was a close ally of the president and founded Turning Point Action, a group dedicated to delivering conservative political messaging to college students. We have new details in the Syracuse City school teacher charged with rape. Police say the incidents took place within the city of Syracuse, and the investigation has been turned over to the Department of Abused Persons. Anybody with further information is asked to call Syracuse Police Criminal Investigations.
Finding off-campus housing for junior and senior year has become a stressful process at SU, with some companies offering leases more than a year in advance.
Others making residents wait in line for hours. Our Zara Zuvanto spoke with students about the community's frustration.
The stress of finding off-campus housing is back. For rising juniors and seniors, it's less about where to live and more about how fast they can sign.
As a rising junior, it's been really difficult finding a lease, as most of my friends have already found theirs, and if you wait, you most likely won't get the place that you want to live in.
I'm living at U Point now, my junior year and my senior year, because Me and my friends didn't know we had to look for leases right away, so the only affordable option was Viewpoint.
Leasing staff say demand has only gone up, especially near campus. Students say price is just one part of the stress, but so are the ongoing DPS reports of incidents off campus.
Recently, I've received a lot of DPS emails regarding crime in certain areas, and that's definitely something to consider when you're looking at what location you want to live in next year.
I'm here outside of Park Point, one of the complexes students tend to target early. These units are known to fill up quickly, which leaves other students scrambling to sign elsewhere.
With so much competition, students are often signing leases fast, but before they do, legal experts say it's important to understand what's actually in the contract.
The volume of clients in general that say they didn't even know what their lease said is a little alarming. Take advantage of the legal services and to help you understand your lease and what you're really signing up for and what you're agreeing to and what your obligations are before you actually sign it.
With rent rising and leases disappearing fast, students say the stress is less about where they'll live and more about making sure they don't miss out. Zara Savanto for Citrus TV News.
Zara, thank you so much for that story. That is stressful for all students here on campus. Well, if you're looking to get involved in a student organization, time is running out. Tomorrow is the last day of this year's involvement fair. The last day will highlight different honors, religious, and Greek life groups. The organizations will be tabling on the quad from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, go to the Syracuse University website.
Have you heard of the buzz around campus? A rare bee species has been spotted in Syracuse for the first time. The chestnut mining bee was found at the SUNY ESF research station. The survival of these bees depend on the presence of the chestnut and chinopaquin trees. Director of VFF's Chestnut Restoration Project, Dr. Andrew Newhouse, says the discovery of these bees could help with restoring chestnut trees in the central New York area.
Well, local Syracuse Art Gallery has a new exhibit titled The Poor People's Campaign by Naji Dorsey. Here to tell us what it's all about is our Amelia Carr. Amelia, take it away.
Art Rage Gallery's newest exhibit is not just a collection of interesting visuals, it's a call for change. Let's see what's on display.
They often said that artists are the most dangerous because we mix and mingle with all parts of society, but we're also like the conscious of a community, of a society, you know. And so whatever's happening in the world, chances are you're going to find some artists that's addressing that issue.
Born and raised in Arkansas, based in Atlanta, now exhibiting his art in Syracuse for the second time, Naji Dorsey doesn't just make art, he makes statements. His collection, Poor People's Campaign, is meant to highlight the struggles of poor communities, specifically those inhabited by African Americans. While his work was not directly inspired by Syracuse, Art Rage co-director Ellis Clay thought the message held value for the community.
We're seeing the real-world implications in Naji Dorsey's work. We don't fix the problems for the future, but for the people of Syracuse, they're living in the pain right now.
The first time his craft brought him to Syracuse was when another one of his exhibits was on display. Similarly, calling for social justice, the collection was titled The Resistance. It's interesting, Dorsey notes, that each time one of his works has been showcased in Syracuse, it's been one of the works calling for social change.
Being up here in New York, a Southern guy, and the two times I've been here to exhibit in this community have both been around issues of social justice. So something's in the water here in Syracuse.
Inspired by the movement created by Martin Luther King Jr. of the same name, through his collection, Dorsey is creating art and creating change. The exhibit is open now until October 25th, so you've got over a month to check it out. For Citrus TV, I'm Amelia Carr. Luke, Moira, back to you guys.
Amelia, thank you for your reporting. And now turning to the weather, we've gotten lucky again with this warm weather we're seeing outside today. I had a great walk to my classes, just walking outside, seeing that sun still be here in Syracuse. It's making me feel very positive.
I feel like I was lied to. I asked Siri this morning, what's the weather going to be like? I heard 60s and cloudy. I did not see a cloud in the sky. I was hot in the pants that I wore out today, but I'm not complaining because the walk home was just gorgeous. Well, you know who's here to tell us more. Is live. It's Colleen Nakhooda. Colleen, is it as nice out there right now as it was this morning?
Yes, it is. It is so nice outside right now. The weather is 77 degrees. It is just a beautiful sunny day. I can feel the warmth on my back. It's just really putting me in a good mood. And I was equally as confused about this partially cloudy business that clearly is just not here. Looking into the night, we're looking at about the same thing with 65-degree weather. It's going to be the perfect opportunity to take advantage of one of those last nice nights here in Syracuse before we get that chilly fall weather. Go out, enjoy the sunset, and maybe have some dinner with your friends. Looking in again to that 3-day forecast, we're looking from Thursday to Saturday. It is going to be beautiful, high 70-degree weather, and it's a perfect and ideal opportunity for game day this Friday. So overall, just a beautiful sunny weather and great opportunity here in Syracuse. And I am just so excited to see what it looks like for the rest of the week before it starts to get a little chilly this fall. And thank you so much. We'll head back to you guys in studio.
Colleen, thanks so much. Well, taking a quick look at I-81 just behind us, northwest of campus. So things are looking pretty clear, pretty normal for a Wednesday evening commute. Moving over to I-690 eastbound, there is a left lane closed from a crash right by exit 14 of Teal Avenue. That is just north of campus, so if you're headed north or headed east, you might want to watch out.
Yeah, those traveling overnight are advised that the I-481 southbound ramp near Cicero will be closed tonight from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Additionally, the I-690 westbound will be reduced to one lane overnight beginning this evening through Saturday.
And with all that construction on 81, CNY Works and the State Department of Labor are teaming up to hire more heavy vehicle drivers. The hiring event will take place Thursday afternoon at the CNY Works Career Center and offers jobs in a variety of departments, from public works to parks and recreation. All jobs require a commercial driver's license to apply, but those without one are still encouraged to attend. You can pre-register on the city's website, and applicants must be Syracuse residents. With the school starting for the fall, one local church made sure everyone was prepared.
Our Caitlin Campbell saw how the preparation goes beyond just school supplies.
It's a back-to-school tradition, one final stop at the barber before the bell rings.
I was called to do something for the community, and I was more than willing to do it.
For the past 3 years, Bethany Baptist Church has marked the end of summer with a back-to-school event focused on helping kids look and feel their best.
It makes them feel better. They can focus on the schoolwork. It makes them feel good about being who they are, rather than worrying about what their hair looks like.
The chairs never stop spinning. The barbers eager to fit in as many kids as they could.
Today I cut about 5 kids, 6 kids. Yeah. I'm gonna make it 20.
For them, it's not just about style, it's about family.
It's not always about taking, it's about giving. So that's why I do what I do.
And for parents like Randall Farrell, it's a weight and cost lifted.
Having to spend hundreds of dollars for haircuts, man, in the neighborhood, just trying to work and everything like that, it can be a lot. So I'm just thankful that we can go ahead and have a program like this where people go ahead, donate their time and their effort.
Surrounded by family and friends, it serves as the perfect way to close out summer.
Having something to bring the community together, it's a blessing,
A blessing that leaves the whole community smiling, inside and out. Caitlin Campbell, CitrusTV News.
3 teen boys and a man are charged with stealing merchandise from Macy's at Destiny USA and fleeing in 2 stolen cars. New York State Police announced the charges against the 4 suspects arrested yesterday. Names for 3 of the 4 were not given due to the fact that they are considered minors. 2 were 18 years old and the other was 17.
The search continues for a man accused of murdering a couple in Queens. 42-year-old Jamel McGriff is accused of killing the couple and setting fire to their home. McGriff has a criminal history and is wanted for 2 robberies in the city. Police say he's armed and should not be approached. And coming up on News Live at 6, hours ago, a student opened fire in one Colorado high school. The latest update on the scene.
Plus, the latest on the conflict of the Middle East, how Israel is responding to Hamas supporting militias.
Welcome to my house. Lately, not my happy place. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The parents were not themselves. My little brothers were morphing into small creatures. The walls were closing in. Clearly a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. And there's a lot of that going around right now. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It might not get you out of the house, but it could help you find a little more breathing room.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you see news happening on campus, in Syracuse, or across the nation, call the Citrus TV newsroom, 315-443-1177, or tweet at Citrus TV News, your campus news leader.
Welcome back into News Live at 6. A shooting at a Colorado high school has left 3 critically injured, according to a local hospital. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says the shooting happened around noon at Evergreen High School today, about 45 minutes west of Denver.
Police say the shooter is one of the injured in critical condition. An elementary school down the road has also been placed in lockdown, and a reunification center is in place nearby. Authorities say they are not certain how many shooters there may have been, and the whereabouts are unknown. Today, the NCAA banned 3 Division I basketball players for betting on their own games. Michael Robinson, Steven Vasquez, and Jalen Weaver were caught betting on each other's games at Fresno State and San Jose State. The basketball players were able to share thousands of dollars in payouts.
The athletes discussed these bets over text message. Robinson and Vasquez did not want to cooperate with the NCAA's investigation. Weaver agreed to the violation in his case. The players were all released from their teams and are no longer enrolled in their school. Well, to the latest in the Middle East, Israel has launched a round of heavy airstrikes in Yemen earlier today. Israeli military claims the several sites attacked in Yemen were connected to the Iranian-backed militia, the Houthis. The attack killed at least 35 people and injured more than 130, according to the Houthi-run health ministry.
This comes just days after Houthi rebels breached Israeli air defenses with a drone attacking the country's southern airport. The group says they acted in solidarity with Hamas on October 7th, firing missiles at Israel. And NATO has intervened in the Russia-Ukraine war. The alliance has shot down suspected Russian drones entering Polish airspace. The drones violated Polish airspace, causing NATO to intervene due to Article 4 of their treaty, which is, quote, the territorial integrity, political independence, or security of any of the parties is threatened.
The drone attack was the first time in history that the NATO alliance intervened with an enemy in an allied airspace. This comes as the Russians launched its largest drone assault in the war so far, overnight on Sunday, striking a Ukrainian government building and injuring 44 Ukrainians, killing 4.
Hey guys, so for the beginning of the week today, we are having some really nice weather. It's going to be super nice out and really sunny. Oh, okay, so then we're going to go to have a break and we'll be right back.
Oh, you got it.
It was the tease.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
From the CitrusTV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Hey everyone, so for the beginning of the week, we're going to have some really nice sunny weather. It's just going to be an awesome time for you guys to go outside and really take advantage of those last few days before it starts to get kind of crazy here in Syracuse. So looking at the week ahead, it's going to be high 70s. It's going to be absolutely ideal for game day on Friday, and it's just the perfect opportunity for you to get out and really enjoy those last few days before the end of the summer. And it gives you the perfect excuse on Sunday to kind of watch a movie or hang out with your friends, as it's going to be a little bit rainy. Looking into some things to do countdown to kickoff, you can enjoy some time outside, get your cameras out for game day and really take advantage of those aesthetic social media posts, have a movie night with your friends this weekend, and of course there's going to be a really sunny start to the week. And as for our wake up weather for tomorrow, we're going to start with 51 degrees, moving into 60 and then 72. So really it's going to be another great day tomorrow and just an awesome opportunity to take advantage of this nice weather. Hey, back to you guys.
Colleen, thank you. The Girl Scouts have announced a new treat to satisfy your cookie cravings, the Explore More. It already sounds delicious. It features a chocolate cookie sandwich with marshmallow and almond flavored cream. Ooh. Girl Scout USA says the treat is inspired by Rocky Road ice cream.
That sounds great to me. They say the cookie quote reflects the spirit of exploration at the heart of every Girl Scout and will become available in January of 2026. However, this comes as the organization discontinued the Toast Yay and S'mores varieties in April, but sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Another big announcement is that SU men's basketball schedule. Hey, Gino.
Yeah, I was just going to say, those cookies look incredible. You know what else looks incredible? The upcoming schedule for Syracuse men's basketball. I'll have that. Plus, Syracuse football back in action against Colgate on Friday. All that and more. Stick with us after these messages.
Rolling.
Sound is speeding.
28-1. Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
And now, your CitrusTV Sports Report.
Hoop season still a little bit of ways away, but time to start circling some games on your calendar for Syracuse men's basketball. Hello, everyone, and welcome into sports. I'm Gina Antimarino. The quest of the big dance that is March Madness, a tournament the Orange haven't made in the last 4 seasons, starts on November 3rd against Binghamton at the Dome, but you already knew that. What you didn't know up until yesterday evening, or maybe up until right now, was the ACC schedule. As you take a look there on your screen, you can see it right there. The Cuse opens up conference play against Clemson here in the 3-1-5, then hits the road to take on Georgia Tech and Pittsburgh to begin the new year. Some notable games: J.J. Starling taking on his former team from the Dome on January 31st. Road trips to Chapel Hill and Durham, North Carolina in early and mid-February. Then the Tar Heels come to the Dome on the 21st of February. UNC and Duke, always 2 teams that are among the best in the country. Syracuse finishes the regular season at home against Pittsburgh on March 7th. Going from the court to the gridiron, Syracuse football is just 2 games in on the season, and there are definitely some things for head coach Fran Brown to clean up on, but don't take my word for it. Take it from the man with the clipboard himself.
For that, right? Like, everybody has to want to get better. We got to execute better. It's an execution thing, right? We aren't executing the way we should execute all the time. We aren't executing to the standard that I know that we can, right? Take for granted, whatever. We got a lot of new guys, a lot of young players. Young players got to grow up because you're in college. You're old enough.
Time to grow up. I love it. Brings me back to similar conversations my parents had with me when I was younger, and certainly not conversations we're still having. Thanksgiving's always a little awkward. Anyways, the Orange haven't been up to the standard Coach Fran has set on his program. As you can see, the numbers right there. The Cuse has a prime opportunity to dot some I's, cross some T's this Friday against Colgate, an opponent that is still searching for its first win of the season. Not to mention the Orange are 17-0 against the Raiders since 1950. The clash between the 2 New York squads is this Friday at 7 from the Dome. And staying with football news, even though the season has just started, Fran Brown and crew are still busy on the recruiting trail. Two new names, as you can see there on your screen: Davion Cremity, the 3-star out of Florida, and then Tristan Hughes, who is not ranked. 2 guys that Coach Fran Brown is already expecting to make an impact come the year of 2027. Even with the season still going, there is still work to be done, as Coach Fran Brown knows. And just like Luke and Moira know, there's always more work to do. Back to you guys.
Gino, thanks so much. Well, we have some more breaking news on the Charlie Kirk shooting. FBI Director Kash Patel says that the shooter is in custody, and authorities are expected to release more information as the investigation continues.
We'll have more for you on your Wake Up Weather when we come back from the break. Stay with us.
Here we go. We're going to go out there in the rain. You're going to get wet. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Okay, quick. Oh, yeah. Yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
Welcome back. Colleen Nakhooda joining us at the desk. Colleen, you already talked about this warm weather. What's it going to look like into tomorrow and later tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be really nice weather. I'm actually really surprised just because says it's going to be a little chilly, and it actually seems to look really good, so I'm looking forward to the week.
Well, that's CitrusTV News Live at 6 for this Wednesday.
Don't forget, you can follow us on X and Instagram at CitrusTV News. We'll have live updates on the Utah governor speaking. For the entire Citrus TV News team, I'm Moira Vaughan.
And I'm Welch. Have a great night, Syracuse.